I do have some tips of my own that I do at the final 220 section, and Chris does not do it the way that I do it, so you'll get to see two different ways to do it. What's up everyone, Dr. D here, and in this video we are doing Poochie Level 16 Expert Breakdown. Oh boy, and that's totally the right order that we always say it in. Poochie Expert Level 16, requested by piguy314159. And in this video, well, this video has been requested many times. I was doing a breakdown stream one time before for patrons, and I said I'll do a public one, and a lot of people said we want to see Poochie, and I'm like, all right, and I'll eventually get around to it, and I never did. But that all changes now thanks to Piguy, so everyone say thank you to Piguy in the chat. And with that said, we're going to be looking at two videos. We're going to be looking at Yusin's just clean. We've got to make that 60 frames. There we go. We're going to be looking at Yusin's video here, and I also recorded Chris getting, where he uses 375? No, he doesn't. He doesn't use 275. Hold on, I need to look at this speed option. Does he change it? Really? He only uses 275? Wow, that's insane. Alright, anyways. We're going to be looking at both charts, trying to get the best options to piece this bad boy together. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. And we're going to jump right into it by stopping and asking, what's the BPM? Well, the BPM is 220, which makes it a little bit awkward. You don't have a lot of leeway in your speed mod choices. We're talking 275, 3, and if you're ballin', maybe 325. Alright, the reason why speed options are so important and you really want to go as high as you possibly can is because the majority of the song is played at halved speed. So even though it's 220, the majority of it is going to be reading at just 110, okay? So you're going to be looking at 110 most of the time. So 3x on 110, you're just at 330, which is not exactly flying. So with that in mind, keep in mind that the more you can memorize the fast parts, the easier you're going to have at maximizing your speed for the slower parts. I even know some people who 3.5 it. It sounds pretty outrageous, but it's worth it to them if you guys can build the muscle memory. Alright, we're going to dive right into it, and there's going to be lots of stopping, lots of rewinding, because it's just that kind of chart. First 18 steps, awkward pattern. How do we do it? Well, I'm going to show you how Chris does it because I never get over it. And this is the only time you're going to see it because, in fact, I don't do it this way, but goddamn, it's so cool watching Chris do it his way. Watch. Look at the ghost steps. It's insane. Alright, that's pretty good. So what he's doing is galloping for all of them. So looking right here. So this one is a yellow. Normally it's just dun 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 dun. He's doing dun 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 dun. This is what Chris is doing. I don't do that. I actually just go by the visual. I just do dun 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 dun. But definitely it's something that if you tried to get better at, you probably would see some more success. Alright, so let's look at how I would just do it. Just go by the sound. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and on this down arrow, we're going to speed up. And all of these are crossovers, but I actually recommend double stepping them. 220 is pretty fast to double step, but I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to want to be able to 220 double step because otherwise, the advice and tips I'm going to be giving you for this song are not going to be able to be applied to you because for the majority of I don't only double step. There's definitely times where I do crossover, but there's definitely times where double stepping is your key. So you need to be able to comfortably double step 220. So with that in mind, like starting here, this is a double step. Double step is just using the same foot, moving it over. So left to the left, right to the right, or you could double step early and then make that with the right. And this is the part everyone is waiting for. Jesus, how do we break it down? Okay, now we're going to be looking at the right side. Alright, what the hell is going on? Yusin, what the hell? What's going on with your videos, Yusin? I guess that he made this back in like 2016. 2015! Okay, we're gonna give him a break. But does anyone have a better? You know what? I think we're just gonna have to go with Chris's. Alright, let's take a look at the middle section with Chris. Alright, so let's stop there. So what's going on and how can we do this? So we're starting right off. You got to understand that there are two kinds of greens, and this is very important to know for both. These kind of there's a lot of songs like this, especially recently. There's the delayed, which would be like a 6th note. So like here to here is like a 6, where like here to here is a 12th. You have to know about the spacing. So like this one is dun dun, but the next one is dun dun. So dun 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 dun. So dun 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 dun, and then we're gonna double step here. So left foot here, and then double step, and then all of these are the 6th note, the fast one, dun 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 dun, followed by a 12th note drill. So 12th note drill. So play it out full. So keep in mind, 6th note is like a delayed 8th note. Okay? Follow me. And then the 12th note is actually the faster one. So dun 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 dun. So right there, let's look at some of these are going to be the 12th note. So you really want to train your mind to be able to spot these. So like right here, this would be a 12th note, where this would be a 6th note spacing. So all you need to know is that it's a gallop, okay? Think of it like a gallop. Whenever you see them really close, that's a gallop. Where this is like more like a delayed 8th note. So this would be a 6th note spacing. This would be a 12th note spacing. And let's see if chat or anyone is yelling at me right now. Let's see. Chris's video is freezing too. Thought it froze. Well, how long ago was that? Let me know if I'll periodically check the chat. So if there's anything wrong, please do let me know. But if everything is okay right now, we're gonna keep going. So the spacing. Make sure that you can tell the difference between a 12th note spacing and a 6th note spacing and a 12th note spacing. So class, what's that? That's a 12th note spacing. So that's a gallop, a quick gallop. So triple gallops right there. And you're going to be noticing that there's a lot of foot switching going on here. So like right here. So he's going to come from the left to the down. So hold on a second. So left to the down, and then he pivots. So he immediately switches here, and then he actually prefers to go up here, which is because he wants to be positioned for the left stream, starting with his left foot here. Alright. Alright, now how do we do those drills? Well, you just do them, okay? There's really no easy way to do it. They're fast as fuck. Like, period. You know how I do them? I go as fast as I can. That's my strategy. So, okay, it's not exactly my strategy, but it's one, it's hard to read, it's hard to score on, and two, it's hard as fuck. It's hard as so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So something like that, and you're gonna want to make sure that you finish strong. And then it's gonna be an immediate one right after it. So this is a repeat, so it's gonna do it twice, and then you get a little break with some eighth notes goodness. Alright, now we're back to the gallops. So keep in mind the spacing. This is a gallop, this is a gallop, this is not a gallop, this is not a gallop. I wish that I knew this even better so I can explain it to you, but like, this would be a gallop, this would be a gallop, this is a gallop, but this is a space. Like, there's more of a space here. So it's hard, it's really hard to explain it. So this is a gallop, there's a spacing here. This is a gallop, there's a spacing here. This is a gallop. So spacing here, gallop. The key is really to know about that, because visually you can score well on this song. If you can visually see it, you can adjust and make changes so you can actually do it. Now, ideally, you want to really get to know the music, and you'll know exactly where every single one of these notes and what beat it's hitting on. But at the very least, you can make a ton of progress by just looking at the spacing and knowing when you need to do a delayed eighth or when you need to do a very fast gallop. So that's what you need to be able to differentiate. All right. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. Let's see. Yeah, Carl Kim, thank you so much for that. He's saying that they are 24th note spacing, and yes, he is correct, because I forgot a key feature, and that is this is halved BPM. Yeah, so the BPM is halved right now. So technically, these are actually 24ths. They are 24ths, but because it's when I say 12th notes, you know that I'm speaking. In fact, I'm meaning 24th, assuming that we're talking 110 BPM. But yeah, I think that I'm so far into it now, though, I might as well keep calling it 12ths, because otherwise I'm going to confuse everyone. So I'm going to continue calling these 12ths, but do recognize, because of the BPM that this song is running at, it's technically 24ths. Okay, got that? Okay. So the spacing is pretty important to know that. Alright, this is a 12th note. 12th note. And I'm going to rewind it so we can watch it. Alright, now that is some really awkward transitions. Now there's a mirrored version of this that he had to do before, but those were on the down, left, the down, the left, and the right. This time we're on the right, up, left. You see, it's the same pattern, but this is mirrored. So this time our foot switch, when we hit this to this, we are going to swing. After we hit our left foot here, what he's going to do is throw in an extra note here and slap it down for the gallop. So he's going to be, so dun, 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 dun. So there's a foot switch gallop onto this one. So put in an extra note right here. Is it fast? Hell yeah, it's fast. But in fact, yeah, there's a little bit of a delay here, so it's a little hard to do a one-to-one comparison with the foot cam. But actually, he doesn't do it. So that's him hitting the left, and then he actually galloped here to throw in a 12th, and then in fact this is the other one. And then I'm curious to see how he's gonna do this, because like, oh, I don't want to get spoiled. Because this is an awkward pattern. And by awkward, I mean that we for sure have to put our right foot here. For sure, we have to slap our left foot to our right foot. There's like no real other way unless you like bracket gallop, which I don't think anyone can really anyone can really consistently do and get away with it. So what the problem is, over here we absolutely have to be on our left foot, but we're finishing here with our right foot. So when you finish it, so it looks like, wow, he actually risked it. So, well, thank you, Chris. Now we know you can actually drop this one immediately and still get the good. You'll start to see it fading because he let go of it real soon. So it fades. It looks like you're going to get an NG, but it looks like there's just enough time that you will get the okay. Thank you, Chris. I'm actually going to try that. You know, it's funny. I was supposed to do a breakdown for you guys, but in fact, Chris is helping me break down the song. Thanks, Chris. So yeah, let's try that. I'm going to change my style to do that. So combo 163. Just know that that freeze, it can be dropped immediately so that you can quickly slam down your right foot on the down, and then your position for the 12th note burst. All right, thank you, Chris. All right, let's look at it in all the sweet action. I think he does it several times. Okay, yeah, you see he hits that. Wow! Oh my god, my mind has just been blown. Are you kidding me? All of these he's been dropping? Holy shit. Oh my god, this is an epiphany. I never even realized it. Yeah, so basically all of these short freezes, he drops them and so that he can be correct footing. You see, like don't listen to my breakdown. Watch Chris. This is your breakdown right here. Because in fact, what I would have taught you is to gallop there and then just quickly hit my double step that 12th note, but fuck that. We're going to throw our right foot down on that bitch and get on the correct footing. Holy shit. This is nice. Whoa. This is nice. Okay. So just hit that. Drop it immediately. No one gives a shit. You're on the right footing. And then you're on the correct footing here. Oh, but he don't give a shit. Oh, he even drops this one? You don't even need to drop that one. Ooh. Ooh, that's dirty. That is dirty. Ooh. Take a look at that. So he actually drops it and immediately to get the up and then just go. I cannot wait to play this song again. I cannot wait. I need to watch this. So wait, does he drop it here? Yeah, he drops it. He drops every single one of these. Oh my goodness. Well, you don't need to drop that. Alright, that one you have no choice. It's an extended. So like right there, you see it? He hits it, he drops it. Wow, that's what a Chad. I am mesmerized right now. And look, even that one, he just hit it and he's going to go immediately up to there. Wow. Oh. Oh, my mind is like blown right now. I've watched this video 100 times, but I didn't even look out for that. Wow, this is incredible. This is some good stuff. Like we're discovering this right here on stream together. This is amazing. All right, so let's continue it. So basically, every time you see a short freeze, you can drop it and then get the correct footing. It's so important. And we froze. We're at a hold. Alright, now this part's awkward because like now all of a sudden they're doing 16th notes. And those are slower than the 24th gallops, just so you know. Yeah, he even drops that. So basically all the short freezes, in this section, you just want to drop them. If you drop them, you'll get the correct footing. So like once again, this would be the 12th note spacing, or the 24th if you prefer it that way. And they would want you to cross over to hit that, but that would be assuming that you have to. But the fact is, you don't have to cross over. So you're just going to drop the hold so that you can do here and then get immediately into the gallop. Alright, and then basically this is a mirror of what we did before, but on the rights and downs. And then you get through that and you're basically home free. Okay, and then here once again. So up right there, but then he hits it. He transitions it. Okay, hold on. Yep. Just Yep, just drops it and gets the right footing. And does he drop it? Yep, he drops it, gets the right footing. And then that part, it's a hard transition. It's a very hard transition. So this is just fine. And I mean, it's not that fine, but we've done it enough times that it should be fine. And then the important thing is that, so this is the final section. So you could throw in a helper step here. And then finally, one final up down drill. So this spacing here is basically like an 8th note. So 1 and then immediately into a 7-note drill. And then gallop. And then we're gonna double step to get to the right position. And then finally a pound followed by a double step. Like that. All right, so that's like basically one song done. Because like this is a very hard and long song, and there's so much technicality going in the first 294 steps that like you can probably write a college dissertation on it. But how you guys doing so far? Yeah, it's pretty hardcore, right? You know what else is hardcore? That recommended video right there, Boss Rush version SN2 cleared by Kaze573 DDR 2017. That's a pretty awesome video. You should probably go check it out. Okay, so the good news is we're gonna have a pretty long break, and there's not much I can help you with. Like I told you from the very beginning, we are going to be double stepping the 220 section, so you're going to want to double step all of the upcoming parts. And just so you know that I'm not going to be completely useless, I do have some tips of my own that I do at the final 220 section, and Chris does not do it the way that I do it, so you'll get to see 2 different ways to do it. So with that in mind, let's just run out these quick streams. Yeah, he even double steps that. Like, you don't want to cross over here. So you... Not even these. Even though like they're absolutely by definition crossovers, you're double stepping all of these. All of them. Just make sure that final one, you want to make sure you're starting on your right foot, or you're going to have a bad time. And if you want to be all cool like Chris, just go no bar. This is a copy section from the very beginning, possibly mirrored, but it's identical to what I've already talked about very early on. And there you have an option to cross over. Right here you could cross over, and it's somewhat of an advantageous because otherwise you're going to be hitting this with your left foot. And if you do that, then you're going to have to double step into it and double step out of it. So up to you in the end. But if you do the crossover there, you will finish in a way that you're hitting this with your right foot. And you're going to have a much more smoother transition here. Alright, so what does Chris do here? Chris actually foot switches like a total Chad. I don't. I actually do crossover for basically all of these. Okay, I'm going to actually slow it down so we can maybe see something. So as soon as Chris hits that down, he swings his left foot there to hit the 16ths. What would I do? I would go right here, and I would actually do a back crossover for this section. I would prefer that because, well, that's just what I prefer. And he's going to double step this, which is fine, but just know that if you double step here, you have to double step into this. Alright? Okay, now this one, he's also going to foot switch. So as soon as he hit that up, he threw his left foot down here. I would not do that. What would Derek do? I would play this out. I'm crossed over starting here. Oh, that was nice. So right here, so down, and then left arrow for the up, and then right arrow, left, right arrow. When I say right arrow, I meant foot. Right foot, left foot, right foot, right foot. So I would actually cross over. I prefer that, especially this one. This isn't using an up back cross. This feels pretty comfortable. I think it's more risky to try to take your left foot and swing it down. I mean, if you're Chris, you can do anything you fucking want, but for us laymen, it's probably better that we just stay to the pleb strategy and just use our right foot, and then continue it. Alright, this one is very hard because the first two feel perfect, but then what the hell goes on here? So this one you absolutely need a foot switch. So it's almost an argument that you will do it because you could do the other ones doing the foot switch, because no matter what, you have to foot switch here. Unless you really want to... Oh man, don't do that. No. Unless you're trying to look cool, you don't want to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. As soon as we hit this down with our left, we have to swing our left foot to the top to hit the up arrow to do the other 2 triplet sets. Right there. And then finish with a double step. And why you keep doing this to me, YouTube? Okay, and now we hit the right foot, and we're playing it out normal. You have an option to cross over here, but personally I don't, because this one's easier to get. If you cross over here, you're going to have to start crossed on that, which is really ugly. So for this section particularly, I would recommend double stepping it, especially if you can do the left, and then you're perfectly situated for this. That's like a weird version of that. So right foot, you're set up perfectly for this. Alright, and then here's the ending. So once again, we want to make sure that we're in the right position. So try to make sure you hit your left foot on this up arrow, and then you should be clear here. And now here's like the hardest part. I'm going to play it through once, and then I'll break it down. Oh, and if you think that was not too bad, let's look at it at full speed. Yeah, okay, so now it looks a little bit more challenging, right? Alright, so 5, 7, 3. This is all fine and good. Make sure that we're here. And then starting right here, we need to, no matter what, however you got to think of it, we have to do this with our right foot. So we're going to be doing left, so left foot, and do this with our right foot. We have to do this with our right foot because of that arrow right there. But now you have an option. Both options really fucking suck, but you do have an option. We need to make sure then we hit this up one with our left foot. You have to. So always remember right, left. Right, left, play out. This is what I always put in my mind. When I'm doing the song, at the end, I always say right, left, play out. I'll show you exactly what I mean. So right foot hits that, and then left foot here, and then after that, we can play it out. You see? We can play it out in that position with our left foot. So how do we make sure that we're right foot there? So after we get that, we must double step here. Left, and then we're clear here. And the YouTube is screwing up again. And now after this, you have an option. If you want, let's see what Chris does. What would Chris do? Yeah, Chris actually does go straight for the down with his right foot. It's a lot more risky, if you ask me. But, because it's Chris. But what I would say, well, actually, yeah, you see, the problem is that your left foot is already occupying the down arrow. So once you finish here, it's really hard. I usually opt to do my foot switch from the down to the up, which is really an awkward one because you're doing a candle. A candle is considered any time when you're crossing over the center panel with one foot. So it's a little bit harder, but you'll have a little bit more reaction time than this. So you want to finish it here, and then when you hit the down, immediately go up to do the next drill. So right foot and then left foot here, and then immediately swing your left foot to the up, drill it out, and then left foot for here, and you're in the clear. And then you can watch Dr. D freak out.
What the fuck? Holy shit! Unbelievable! Holy what the fuck?
This is the same shirt that I was wearing that day. At least I think it is, right? Yeah, I was wearing this shirt that day. My closet's just like right here, that's why. Okay, so there you have it. That is the Poochie breakdown, and that's Chris getting 3 perfects on it like a total god. Alright, I hope you guys found this breakdown helpful. I found it helpful. I learned a lot of things trying to break this song down, and I'm probably going to play this next time I go to the arcade. I am dying to get sub 20 on it. Oh, if I can get sub 20 on this. Oh. Alright, it hasn't happened yet, so I'm not going to freak out. But that basically wraps up this request set. Pie Guy, I hope you found it enjoyable. Everyone who's been demanding this, I hope that it was worth the wait. I hope you found it helpful, and I hope you get something out of it. And we're going to end it on that note. If you want to be a Patreon, if you want to join Patreon and become a patron, you can make breakdown requests just like this, and you can join the public... I cannot talk. And you can join the Patreon request streams, which will happen every 10. The next one will be stream number 30, and then the next one will be 40, and so on. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and peace.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. If you like what I do and want to be notified whenever I upload or go live, subscribe and hit that bell icon. If you really love me, consider pledging on Patreon to enjoy exclusive benefits. Lastly, keep the DDR discussion going by joining my Discord community linked below. Thanks again, and peace.